I got mine.
That's real cute.
It's my purse. Yours is not as inconspicuous. You'll never be a secret agent with that. We are doing secret agent training, yeah?
Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah.
That's what I've been looking for.
Like,
I brought what I was told to bring. So finally, I've got Nick here with me. We're at a gun range, so I'm gonna go ahead and pre-apologize for any gunshots going off in the background. That's where that happens, is at a gun range. And so, continuing on with the concealed carry series that I've been kind of talking about and me going through my process after getting my concealed carry license and filing paperwork and doing all that, now I'm finally doing some actual hands-on training with using a concealed carry, how I would actually go about defending myself. And since I'm not terribly smart and don't know anything about this, I brought someone who does.
first, what you're hearing is the sound of freedom. So just every time you hear that, you're just like, oh, that's the sound of freedom. That's what freedom is.
Are you supposed to stop it?
No. You just get really excited and just. So yeah, so Matt has decided to be a concealed carry holder, which is really part of a lifestyle. So what we want to do is make sure that he has the solid fundamentals that he needs to be able to draw his pistol in the time of stress or in any type of adversity that comes his way. Do so very effectively and safely for himself. We're going to focus on the fundamentals and get you drawing, being able to get you to present and hit rounds on target to where they matter. Look at that guy.
Just choking a kid?
And a gun to his head. This series is going to break down into a few different videos, and we're going to have gear. We're going to go over med kit gear that he's bringing to the range. This is something that I'm also going to take a further class on and share with you guys as much as possible.
What we have to do first is really assess his equipment, what he has here, make sure that he brought the right things that I told him to, which he did. Then we need to go over our safety rules and our medical brief for the range. So anytime you go to the range, you need to really make sure that the people that you are out there are operating safely, and if an emergency happens, they know what to do with that person. Right out of the gate, 4 safety rules.
All right.
Treat every weapon as if it was loaded.
Okay.
Even after you're sure to be unloaded. Say it.
Treat every weapon as if it's loaded, even after you've made certain that it's unloaded.
Say never point a weapon at anything you do not intend to destroy.
Never point a weapon at anything you don't want to destroy.
Ever.
Ever.
Keep your finger straight and off the trigger.
Keep your finger straight and off the trigger.
Until you're up on target.
Until you're up on target.
And intention to fire.
And intention to fire.
Be sure your target and consider its background.
Be sure of your target and consider the background.
Why would you think about that?
Bullets go through paper real easy.
Right.
They don't stop so good.
They also go through people. They also go through sheetrock.
And they go through people and camera people behind paper.
Right.
Don't protect yourself with cardboard from bullets.
So one of the things that people really need to understand is even in a house, right? So you have an intruder and now you have to make a decision. I mean, what's behind that person? Could it be a kid in a room? Could it be your dog?
Next door neighbors?
Next door neighbors, right. So this is all kind of comes into play when you're thinking about firearm of choice for your home, weapon or ammo of choice for your home, all things to consider. All right, the next thing is our medical brief. So for instance, if there's anything that happens on the range that someone gets hurt, the first thing that you have to do is what we call, like in the Marine Corps, we always say, self-aid, buddy aid, and then corpsman aid. Self-aid meaning if something happens and you look down and you're bleeding, don't just go, ah, I'm bleeding. Like actually do something.
It's not so helpful?
Yeah, it's not helpful just to panic.
Until you black out.
Apply pressure, stop, get somebody's attention. Immediately, if you yell ceasefire, get everybody's attention that something's going on. But don't panic to where you make another stupid decision, right? So just stay calm, apply pressure, get me, and then I'm the buddy aid, and then we'll get actual help aid. I have a medical kit on my trauma kit on my belt, and then we have a bigger medical kit that we'll leave back here. So your safety rules are, list them out for me.
Don't put your gun in anything you don't intend to destroy.
It's 2.
I don't know them in order.
Okay, doesn't really matter.
Treat all guns as they're loaded, even after you've made sure they're not loaded.
Excellent.
Finger off the trigger.
Until?
Until up on target and ready to shoot.
Excellent.
Consider your background.
Be sure your target.
And consider what's behind it.
So the first thing we're gonna do is go over Matt's gear and basically talk about why we selected the gear for Matt and why it's applicable to him and his lifestyle. So the first thing we went was the Glock 43. It's a single stack Glock, 9mm, and with his fashion style and the way he lives his life, this is gonna be easily concealed. He does have a big old mitt, and so what we did was we got some magazine extenders so that he can get a full pistol grip on his weapon. We do still have the regular mag because he needs to train with it, needs to practice with it. If for some reason he wants to go silkies and tank top, you can make it just a little bit smaller and get that concealable device.
No one checks for an underwear gun.
Right, exactly. So we went with TG inside the waistband holsters. The interesting about this, we put on really just for Matt, was we have this wing on there. Because he likes to get the full pistol grip mag, we got this wing that just pushes the holster in just a little bit so that it conceals that pistol grip. And it works well, and we're gonna try it out. The other one we have is a outside the waistband holster, just so that we can get some reps in for outside the waistband carry if he wants to do concealed carry outside the waistband in the winter.
So I want to say thank you guys for watching and playing along with me, indulging this concealed carry thing that I'm going through, trying to sort this out, educate myself, and share different routes of education with you guys as I'm doing it. And I want to thank Nick for coming out, learning me up on some stuff. Check the link below to Nick's channel, follow him, subscribe, and I hope you guys appreciate this information. And this is me trying to educate myself on something I'm weak at, and if you're gonna do something, figure it out. Don't pose about it, and try to be all in a little bit and understand it so that you're safe. Thanks a bunch. Spread hate, always party.